So you are thinking about moving to the Dallas Fort Worth Metroplex and you want to know exactly where you should live in the DFW Metroplex. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a full map tour of where you should live in the DFW Metroplex. So if you're interested in that, make sure you stay tuned. You don't want to miss it. I'm going to get to it right now. What's going on, everyone? This is your boy Dre the Realtor with Sukaza Realty, living it up in the Dallas Fort Worth Metroplex. And listen guys, if this is your first time watching my channel, you want to know everything there is to know about living, working, playing, eating, and chilling in the Dallas Fort Worth Metroplex, make sure you hit that red subscribe button and the bell icon next to it to be the first to know when we upload a new video. And honestly, people contact us each and every day wanting to get more information about moving and relocating to the DFW Metroplex. So if you're one of those people, make sure you give me a call, shoot us a text, or simply send us an email. Whatever you have to do to get in contact with us, we got your back when moving to the DFW Metroplex. So like I said earlier guys, in today's video, we're going to be giving you a full tour, map tour of the DFW Metroplex to let you know some areas where you should live and some different areas on how the some different ways that the DFW Metroplex is spaced out and some different amenities depending on different areas. So right now we're going to jump over to the map so that you can see this tour. All right, y'all. So this is the map of the Dallas Fort Worth Metroplex, and like I said earlier, I'm going to be showing you everything that you need to know about where to live in the DFW Metroplex and just how to get around to certain areas, the highways and byways, and just give you a brief explanation of the DFW Metroplex. So, small disclaimer, I literally just moved here a little over a year and a half ago. I'm not the expert, but I do know a lot. And I think I could be a great resource for y'all if you are looking to move to the DFW. I know the hardest part about moving to a new area is trying to figure out where to live and what areas are going to be great for you. And not knowing the ins and outs of each area. I know a lot of you are doing a lot of research and I commend you on that, but I do want to, make it a lot easier for you. So this is the DFW Metroplex. If you can see my mouse, you can see circling all around it. So the DFW Metroplex is consisting of Dallas right here, big old Dallas. And then you have Fort Worth right here. And then you have all these other cities that we call the mid cities, like Arlington, Grand Prairie, Irving, Euless. And I guess you can consider Mansfield as one of them, but they also have an area called HEB, Hearst, Euless, and Bedford, which is considered the mid cities as well. So you have Fort Worth, you have Dallas, and the mid cities. Some of the major highways you want to know about before you move here is I-20. I-20 literally takes you all the way from the west to the east. So you can see takes you through Fort Worth, like South Fort Worth, and also take you like to Terrell, Wilson area, Heartland. And then you also have I-30, which is right here. It runs parallel to I-20. You can see how they start off at I-20 and then they break off to I-20 and 30. And I-20 just basically goes to downtown Fort Worth and downtown Dallas. Nice areas of Arlington. So if you want to live closer to I-20 or I-30, just gives you a little bit to think about. I-20 goes through the Grand Prairie outlets, and I-30 goes towards like Six Flags over Texas. What else? It goes Six Flags over Texas, Hurricane Harbor. What else? Cowboy Stadium, the Texas Ranger Stadium. You can literally see all of that off of I-30. So let's just zero in on Fort Worth a little bit, and I can just take y'all into some other areas as well. So this is Fort Worth. Fort Worth it's not called the DFW Metroplex for nothing because it consists of Dallas and Fort Worth. So Fort Worth has its own set of suburbs. Has Lake Worth, Saginaw, Watauga, North Richlands Hills, Kellers, South Lake, Colleyville. These are like the top 3 suburbs, according to niche.com, to live in Fort Worth, Texas. Fort Worth also has Crowley, Burleson, Everman, Benbrook, and these are like more like country / suburban areas that you may want to live in. And all the action in Fort Worth is going to happen like around here. So it has the Fort Worth Zoo, Fort Worth Stockyards, Fort Worth Water Gardens. They have a lot of malls in Fort Worth. Panther Island Pavilion, where it's like a place where you can go tubing. Sundance Square is like the pinnacle of all the events in downtown Fort Worth. Another good highway is I-35. It goes north and south of Fort Worth. Then they also have another section of I-35 in Dallas, Texas, where it goes north and south too as well. So you got I-35 right here. I feel like it's just like a big loop. I never really noticed this until right now, but it's like a big oval, I guess. So yeah, it's a big oval. That is really crazy how it connects like that. So it goes up, down, you can see the difference. And then you got some other little suburbs like Waxahachie, way out there, way out there, Midlothian. And we're going to talk about Dallas real quick. So Dallas has its own set of suburbs. Garland, Frisco, Plano, a lot of these areas like north of Dallas are like high demand area. I know at one point in time, Allen, Texas had the best school districts in the state of Texas. You can look that up from niche.com. Got Carrollton, Richardson, Farmers Branch, Louisville. And the good thing about the North Dallas area is that it has a toll road, okay? And yeah, there's other areas in the DFW that has a toll road, but it has a toll road that's specifically designed to go through North Dallas. So you have the Sam Rayburn Tollway, and you also have the Dallas North Tollway as well. So Plano, Frisco, McKinney, Allen, definitely some areas that a lot of people are looking to move to just because of all the amenities it has, and it's a straight shot to downtown Dallas. So if you look, it has I-75. You can go all the way to downtown Dallas. And then I-45 as well takes you through downtown Dallas as well. So I-45 actually breaks off into I-75. So, and the other suburbs, Mesquite, very small town. You got Forney, up and coming city that a lot of people are interested in. And then you got Terrell, it's like an hour away. Definitely the country. You can go there. You can like pass Terrell if you're like going towards like New Orleans or somewhere east of Dallas. Some good areas that a lot of people, or notable areas that I hear about a lot, is Highland Park, University Park. Heard it's very expensive there. North Dallas has a lot going on there as well. I have a lot of big companies, a lot of tower high skyscraper buildings there. Definitely a whole vibe just driving through the neighborhood. Preston Hollow is another neighborhood that I hear a lot about. I need to actually do a vlog there. But this is Dallas. So the main highways is going to be I-635. It's like a big loop that goes all around the city, and it breaks off into different highways. So you have I-635 right here. It goes all the way through Dallas. Then, like I mentioned, you got I-45, I-35, I-30. I-12 is like takes you through Irving and Dallas. 183, I-183, Highway 180, Straight Highway 183 takes you through HEB area, Euless, Bedford, and a little bit of Fort Worth. 121 over here takes you through Fort Worth. I'm headed to 183. And then what else am I missing? But for the most part, Arlington, very suburban, has everything you need. Six Flags Over Texas, Cowboy Stadium, and I haven't really explored Arlington that much, so I don't really have a lot of information. I just know it's the midway point between Dallas and Fort Worth. Really nice homes out there, and they also have some, other homes too. But Grand Prairie, they have the Grand Prairie outlets out there. I'm just going to start naming some things that different cities have. Um, so we got Grand Prairie outlets, Irving. They got Las Colinas, really nice area. A lot of companies are moving there, and a lot of really cool like apartments there. Like Las Colinas looks like very futuristic. It's like right here, and then you got Valley Ranch, another good area in Irving, Texas. Capel is a really cool suburb that not a lot of people talk about, and I hope this is providing you with some kind of value. Don't mean to go extremely fast, but just trying to give you a brief overview of some areas that you may want to consider looking into. And if you're interested, I can help you with that process, or you can do some research and ask me, bounce some ideas off of me, and I can give you some more information, or at least find the information for you. Oak Cliff is a area I currently live in. It's not the best area in Dallas, but it is very suburban. So let me just go through Dallas. So you got Deep Ellum, right here. That's where like most of the club scene is in Dallas, Texas. You got the farmers market in Dallas. Been there, really cool. Uptown Dallas, the Reunion Tower. That's a little ball that's in the air. Fair Park, that's where they hold the state fair at in Dallas, Texas. Let's see what else. And then Bishop Arts District is another really cool district. A lot going on over here. Kessler Park, up and coming area in Dallas. And then you have the DFW airport that's like located right off of Irving, right near Grapevine, Coppell, Irving, Grand Prairie, Euless, Bedford. It's gonna take you about 5 to 15 minutes to get to the DFW airport if you're living like in this area. Just depending on like what location. South Lake, definitely a popping suburb. I did a vlog on that. I did a vlog on Keller. I did a vlog on Colleyville. Also have vlogs on Plano and Frisco and Allen. Well, I haven't done one in Allen yet, but I do have one in the Colony. They have Lake Louisville. So if you like hiking, biking, canoeing, whatever you do on water and all that stuff, they have Lake Louisville. And when I first moved here, I was like, oh, Dallas doesn't have water and stuff. Like, you can't do that in Dallas. But I was sadly mistaken. They have a lot of nature preserves in Dallas, Texas. Pretty much like in all of the suburbs. Well, some of the top-notch suburbs, they have a lot of nature preserves. What else am I missing? Parks, really nice parks. And all the suburbs that I highlighted, like Plano, Frisco, South Lake, Colleyville, all have really nice parks. And then, like I said, guys, this is just a brief overview of the DFW Metroplex. So you see how large it is, and there's so many different areas. And if you liked this video, or if you found some kind of value, and you wanted to know more information about like what area may fit you better, since this was just a brief overview of just how to get around Dallas and some suburbs that you may want to look into, to make sure you give me a call, send me a text, or send me an email so I can help you navigate that. Last but not least, I'm going to show you what the houses are ranging at in a lot of these areas, so you can just get an idea, of price range. So you're going to see a big difference in price ranges. Okay, North Dallas is going to be a little bit more expensive than a lot of the other areas, but I'm just going to quickly zoom into Fort Worth real quick. Okay. Let's see. I just know this is like a suburban area. So 220, 255, 268, 326, 343, 399, $500,000 must be a really good area. 344, 296. So this just shows you Fort Worth. And I'll show you like what a house would look like in Fort Worth, but just know like there's different characteristics of houses. So this is not what all houses are going to look like in Fort Worth. This is actually a really bad one, but this is not what all houses are going to look like in Fort Worth. So I'll go back to the map, and then let me show you one in Arlington. Arlington is going to be about the same as far as like price range, just depending on like what area you are looking to move to in Arlington. 199, 259, 266, 357, 160, 325. So pretty much around the same price range. Then I'll open this up real quick. It's ranch style. Oh, this is nice. I like the layout. Ranch style home. Be a really good starter home. So tile could be a little different, but yeah. So that's our house in Arlington. Our house in Arlington, and then let's go to Dallas. And I don't want to take up all your time because I know you guys have the capability of doing this, but Dallas does get a little bit more expensive in Dallas. 400,000, 300,000, or $1,000,000, 800,000. So 300,000. I guess it's the less expensive homes in Dallas. So, but as you can see, like closer you get to downtown, it's going to be a lot more expensive. A little bit more, as you can see, like the huge price difference between Dallas, Fort Worth, and Arlington. Just very expensive. So, well, not expensive, but just higher. So, yeah, all of these houses in Dallas. Now let's go to. Oh, okay. You didn't have to do me like that, but all right. It just kind of froze on me real quick. All right, so criteria. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm back. All right, so Garland, Texas, a little out there in the suburbs. I mean, a little out there. Like it literally takes you forever to get to Garland, especially like if you're living in Fort Worth. But just the proximity, it is to Dallas. Going to be a little bit more pricier. But as you can see, like do have some more expensive homes in that area, but they also have some affordable homes in Garland too. So let's go to some of the top suburbs just so you can see like what you'll be looking at. Plano, 370,000, 450,000, 289,000. So not too expensive, and a lot of people like Plano and Frisco because you get that luxury living, but not having to pay like that luxury price. So Plano, let's go to Frisco. Okay, Frisco somewhere around here. But all these in the North Dallas area, not too expensive. So you get that luxury living, And I can pull up a house too. Luxury living, for not too much. So let me pull this up. Okay. So where are the arrows? These pictures are really small. All right, that was a bad choice. All right, let me pick another one. 375. So let's look at this. Just a townhome for $375 in Plano. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that would get you in Plano, Texas, and let's see, Allen. I'll go to Allen because that's just another well sought out area. So, oh, there goes Frisco right here. I'll go to Frisco. Come on. It's going slow now. So 600,000, 500, 600, 400. So not too high. Like I said, you get that luxury living. So I'll go to 569. I don't like that one. More realistic. So this is what you'll be looking at for that price range. So we'll go expand it. And they definitely, and I just want to let you know, a lot of homes are old in Dallas, but there is a lot of new construction going on, and I definitely know a lot of areas for new construction. So feel free to hit me up for that. I'm pretty much covered everything. So if you guys are looking to move or relocate to the DFW Metroplex, make sure you give me a call, shoot me a text, or simply send me an email. Whatever you have to do to get in contact with me, I got your back when moving to the DFW. Check out one of these videos above to see what it's like living in the DFW. Have a great one. Deuces.